Hi, everybody. Hi, this is Neshi Lokatz. Welcome to Star Nations Magazine. I'm doing a live stream this afternoon. It's Sunday afternoon, and I thought, what a better time? What a better time to chat with you a little bit about the June issue of Star Nations Magazine. Oh, here I am in Wisconsin, my home. This is our four-season porch, and behind me is part of the woods behind our house. And it's been raining and hot, humid. So I thought, well, in between the raindrops, because we've had just the thunder beams just went over probably about 20 minutes ago, I thought, I'm going to go out there and see if we can catch some of the negative ions, right? So it's pretty nice out right now. I wanted to share with you about the June issue of Star Nations Magazine, which is published yesterday, June 10th. And this issue in June was pretty phenomenal because our contributing writers shared so much about their relationship with their dads for Father's Day, and also shared about soul food. You will not want to miss Kelly Spencer's Cooking with Kelly article, because she does a combination of two. She dedicates it to her father-in-law, Jebediah, and his fondness for fried catfish. I think it was catfish, fried fish, and shares the recipe and the story with that. So, and how she found the true meaning of soul food. It's a wonderful article. Wonderful. I don't know. I'm going to show you the cover of it. So I'm going to turn my camera around so that you can see it correctly, rather than backwards. Try to hold it out and hold the camera at the same time. How well can I do this, right? Oh, there it is. There we are. It's a beautiful color cover. That is actually a picture from Kauai, because we have, as part of the topics for this issue, was a topic of King Kamehameha. And Dana, my Nami, actually had a vacation in Hawaii in, I think it was in April. Yeah, hi Janice. Good to see you, Janice. Could you do me a favor and hit share? Okay, because I kind of did another sneak up. I didn't tell anybody I was going to be doing this. I thought, this is a good time. So if you can hit the like button and the share, we'll let everybody else know. Okay? Thanks, Janice. I appreciate that. Yeah. So anyway, the June issue. And it seemed to me that a lot of our contributing writers really wanted to tap into the Father Day energy, because Julie Hedges, she writes the Tarot Journey articles, wrote about the Emperor card, and also wrote about her dad and dedicated her article to her dad, which is very sweet, very sweet. And I think you're going to really enjoy how she connects that father archetype to the Emperor card. Really great article. And then, of course, we have the summer solstice in June. June is a very busy month. There's so much happening in June. Father's Day, the winter solstice, and I'm sorry, summer. Be the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere, though, wouldn't it? Yeah. And our contributing writer, Carla Jo Worth, she writes for the article column called Eclectic Pagan. And Carla shares with us about her ceremony that she does for the summer solstice. And if you haven't actually done a summer solstice ceremony before, it is a really nice article to get kind of the basics. And she shares about her altar and how she casts her circle. And so even if you've done ceremonies before, Carla Jo gives us a peek into her own experiences, and it's a really lovely article that I think you'd really like. So I'm just kind of hitting on the topics, the articles that are on the cover titles, and then there's another special one. It has nothing to do with Father's Day, but it has to do a lot with kindness to other beings. And I selected Denise's editorial article for this one. It's called An Act of Kindness. And it's about a trip that she took down to Texas to a horse ranch that does restorative work. And the restorative work is, oh, thank you, Janice. She says it's a beautiful magazine. Thank you. Appreciate that. Dana spent some time down there talking to the owners and the stewards and met some of the horses. And she did an interview with Michael. And I think you're really going to enjoy that interview. It's a video. And she shares that with us. And it helps us to understand our relationship to the four-legged, to the horse nation. And so I invite you to read the article and watch the video. And then we have Meditation as Life Training, Feel Your Feelings by Paul Krauss. He writes under the column Sacred Masculine, and he shares with us the reality of meditation. And as much as we all like to meditate, we've all been there. We've all been there when we're sitting for a while and your leg falls asleep, or you get a kink in your back, and you're trying to not pay attention to it. You're trying to kind of get through it, right? And he gives us some tips of not just getting through it, but actually recognizing that pain and being with it as a way of working through it in the meditation, because it's a reflection of your life, right? And so anyway, that article really helps us to understand that meditation just isn't in our minds necessarily, okay? It's the connection between mind and heart. And it's a really great article. And the photo that he has to go with that article, the Buddha photo he took. And if you didn't catch the interview I did with him last Tuesday night, that would have been, the 6th, here on Star Nation's fan page, we did a BeLive interview with Paul Krauss, and we talked a little bit about his background and his article about the meditation. But Paul is a healer, and he's been coined a modern shaman, although he says he doesn't call himself that. Other people do. But he's also a photographer, and many of the pictures that he uses in his articles are his own photos. So those are some of the articles that we have. Oh, I can't forget Vati. Vati means daddy in German. And that is the language that our contributing writer, Ortrud Franklin, speaks. And she writes about her relationship with her father during the time when she was a very little girl, and they were fleeing from Eastern Germany west during World War II. And it is a heart-touching article. Made me cry. And my husband, Paul, who's also German, when he's one of our editors, when he read it, he said that, so much of it was could have been his family. And so it's a very touching article that I encourage you to read, because it strikes a chord in your heart. And it's about compassion and understanding that we all didn't have the same experience with Father's Day, because Father's Day isn't celebrated all across the world. It happens to be pretty unique to the United States and Canada. And so, don't miss Ortrud's. And she always includes a guided meditation. And if you haven't had the opportunity to experience one of Ortrud's guided meditations, you have to. It's one of those things that you can say, I did one of Ortrud's meditations. It's her cadence of her voice and where she takes you to experience, for this, the relationship with your father, be it good or be it not so good, you get to work through some things, okay? It's great. So let's see. I just wanted to let you know how you can get your own copy of the Star Nations magazine. Star Nations magazine comes in several different versions. We have the digital, which is for any mobile device, which means you can use it on your iPhone, your tablets, Android or Apple, and the app is free. The magazine is $2.99, or you can get a year-long subscription. I think it's $24.99 if I remember right, through Apple or Android, which is iTunes Store. They changed the name of it a couple of times, and also the Google Play Store. And it also comes in print on demand, and also in PDF form and web viewer. So if you're one of those people who really like to have the copy, hard copy, in like a book in your hands, then you can get the print copy. Some people like to have the PDF because you can read it on any of your devices, laptop, desktop, mobile, doesn't matter. You can read it on any of your devices. Same way with the web viewer. And the web viewer means that you don't have anything in your hard drive either. It's out there in the cloud, and you can go and get it anytime on any one of your devices. And we partnered with magcloud.com for the printing and also the PDF and the web viewer. So you go to magcloud.com, search for Star Nations magazine, and you'll be able to find us there. Or you can just go to www.starnations.org, click on the magazine button, and on the magazine button you'll see how to purchase the magazine. And we have all of the links there for you. Sorry, we got some allergy stuff going on because it's so green out there. Look at that. And and just after the storm that went through, it's really crisp out there. Love that, don't you? Right after a storm, and how it feels and smells, the ozone and the green is really, really green. Well, that's what we got going on behind me. So anyway, with the magazine, you can go to our website and look it over. We have all of the covers there as well. You can go back anytime and purchase any of the back issues as well. This is number 48. We've been doing this since October of 2013. So we have several back issues that you can purchase as well. Okay, well, I think that's about it. Oh, let me remind you about Tuesday night. We're doing a new venue. We're doing it every week for a while anyway, because what we want to do is bring to you each of the contributing writers to the magazine, because some people haven't even really seen them in person. And so we're interviewing them live. It's a live stream via BeLive TV, which means that we have the opportunity to be able to be on at the same time, even though we're in different locations. So it's Tuesday night, every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And this coming Tuesday, on the 13th, my guest will be Meg Anuto. And Meg Anuto is our contributing writer under the Ascension section of the magazine, and writing under Infinite Grace. And it's also the name of her radio show as well. So join Meg and I on June 13th, Tuesday night at 8 p.m. and get all the backstory of some of the stuff that she's been writing. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Akashic Records, because that's one of her strengths, is to tap into the Akashic Records and help us to be able to use them to heal and to have a more balanced life, I guess. So, all right, with that, I'm going to say adieu. I'm going to say thank you very much. We appreciate everybody who reads the magazines and listens to the radio shows, attends our classes, and calls the advisors. We appreciate it. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon, and we'll see you again soon, okay? Bye, everybody.